Rate buydowns have been around for a long time. When you pay extra fees called discount points for a lower rate, you're getting what is called a rate buydown. There are two types, permanent and temporary. Permanent buydowns result in a lower interest rate for the life of the loan, usually 30 years. Temporary buydowns result in lower interest rates for only the first 1 to 3 years of a 30-year loan, depending on the type of buydown you choose. In both cases, the lender charges extra fees to reduce the rate. Permanent buydowns result in rates that are lower for the duration of the loan. This sounds like a great deal. However, if you pay off the loan early because of a refi or you sell your home, you lose the benefit of the lower rate. Your next loan will require that you pay the extra fees all over again if you want to lower your rate. Temporary buydowns give you all of the benefit of the extra fees in 1, 2, or 3 years upfront in the form of lower mortgage payments. And if you pay off the loan before you have received all of your benefits, you get a refund of the unused buydown funds. Here's how it works. Let's say you secure the most popular temporary buydown called a 2-1, which costs a little more than 2% of your loan amount. And the current mortgage rate is 6.5%. In year one, your rate is reduced by 2% to 4.5%. In year two, it is reduced by 1% down to 5.5%. This is why it's called a 2-1 buydown. And then you go to 6.5% for years 3 through 30. You receive all of your savings in 2 years. It's important to know that we still calculate the maximum amount you can borrow based on the current mortgage rate of 6.5%. Buydowns do not increase how much you can borrow. A permanent buydown at a similar cost of 2% of the loan amount might get you down to 5.875%. You don't need a calculator to see that the temporary 2-1 buydown gives you much more savings during the first 2 years of the mortgage. It will take you about 5 years for the permanent buydown to be a better deal, assuming you do not refinance during that time. Temporary buydowns are especially useful if you need significant savings right away for a limited amount of time. Let's say you're buying a house and are on paternity leave for several months at a reduced rate of pay. A temporary interest rate buydown would be extremely helpful because you would have much lower monthly payments until you get back to work full time. And finally, while sellers typically pay for temporary buydowns, buyers can pay for them too. If you're thinking about temporary buydowns when you're buying your next home, make sure you tell your buyer's agent before you make an offer. For more about mortgages, please visit my YouTube channel called Your Mortgage Strategy. See you soon.